Alright, so once you get comfortable with the slower speed stuff, then you can start going out, you know, and only do this when you're ready, but start going out in faster traffic. Again, just like a stop sign, get in first gear. And make sure that all the danger is clear before you go. I'm going to take a right here, feathering out. And so now this is 55, right? So you're going to have to give it some gas to go. On this bike, 55 miles is 6th gear, so I need to be in 6th gear by the time I hit 55 miles an hour. And here's the thing, once you start riding this fast for the first time, you know, you should be so comfortable riding in the neighborhood first. But make sure that you can handle your speed, that you can maintain your speed. Alright? And don't be trying to switch lanes and all that stuff. Don't worry about any of that. Once you're riding first, just stick in the right lane and go the speed limit, okay? And everything that you practice at slower speeds in the neighborhoods, you're going to apply from here, but only you're going a little faster. So now you're trading stop signs for stop lights. And this is going to feel super fast to you, especially if you're a beginner. You haven't ridden this long, right? You haven't ridden as long, so that everything's going to be super fast. That's why you gotta have time to get to know your bike. And you know what? As long as you're going the speed limit, or even if it's just a little bit below that, make sure that you can see cars behind you, right? And you know what? Let them go around. As long as you're wearing some type of as long as they can see you, right? That's why you want to wear something that is like lighter. You know, I have a white helmet, you know, I have a white jacket, you know. Just stay in this lane. It doesn't matter who's in front of you. If there's something in front of you, then give them a little space and just follow them over. Keep a good distance, you know. Practice just being in one lane, especially when you're going faster, right? Don't try to be like switching lanes and all that stuff. I mean, that'll come. When you're comfortable with this, being in the right lane, going the speed limit, following people, giving them the right distance, then you can start thinking about switching lanes and all of that stuff. But honestly, in real traffic riding, if you don't have to switch lanes, then don't. You know, don't think like you have to switch lanes. If you're comfortable at the speed that you're going, anybody behind you that wants to go faster, what do they do in a car? They'll just go around you in the fast lane. So what? So don't be nervous, you know? And if this is something that you're seriously nervous about, I mean, then it's okay to not do this just yet, right? If you need more time, if you get, you know, going this fast and you're just like, you know what, I'm trembling, I am scared, whatever, do what I'm about to do right now, all right? I downshift into 4th, and now I'm going to be signaling to get myself off of this road. Let's just say I'm scared right now, right? It's like, dang, I'm very scared. I signaled, and now I'm in the turn lane. Now I'm going to be turning into, and again, while I'm turning, I want to be in 2nd gear. I got the green, no one's coming, and I just want to make this turn nice and easy. All right, take your time. You don't want to go around that corner too fast. And so now this is about 35 to 40. And I can just stay in fourth gear, going 35 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour on this bike. And again, you see how this is kind of curvy, right? This is curvy, this is curving left, curving right, all right? This is 35 miles an hour. It doesn't matter if you see a sign that says take this corner at 50 miles an hour, all right? Those signs are for cars. You're on a motorcycle, so if you need to go a little slower over that corner, everyone behind you can wait. As long as you're not going like super slow. So this is 45. I can be up in the fifth gear right now. It's changing to 45. I'm going to take this turn. There's no miles per hour turn here. So technically, you know what? I'm just going to slow down to 40 instead of staying at 45, right? If that's what makes me more comfortable, then that's what you got to do. As soon as you get off of that turn, then you can start accelerating. But don't feel like you have to take that turn at 45 if you're not comfortable with it, right? I'm going 45 right now, okay, 48, right? And for some reason, if this curve right now is getting me nervous, let's slow down a bit, all right? Let's take it at 40. Okay, I'm comfortable with my entry speed here. Maintenance throttle to keep it under. I'm not done with this turn yet. But as soon as I am, I straighten out the bike, and now I can accelerate to 45. You see? That van's just gonna have to wait for me. I don't care. He sees me. Okay, now it comes down to 40. Now we can kind of like relax a little bit. So this is all the kind of practicing that you should do as a rider, right? I mean, slower speeds, taking curves. I mean, you should be able to know how to counter steer by now if you just taking your MSF course or taking some kind of a riding course. You should be able to navigate your bike, right? So if you want to go left, push left. Want to go right, push right. It's just kind of like riding a bicycle at higher speeds, you know. But at slower speeds, you know, 10 miles an hour. Below that, you're going to be turning your handlebars to go. But all this practicing is fun. I mean, this is, you know, doesn't get me too nervous as a beginner. It's just low speeds. Gives me enough practice every day. I ride like this every day as a new rider. You know, I'm to the point now where I like to mix parking lot slow speed maneuvers with slow speed riding in neighborhoods, and then I'll go up into faster traffic. And if you want to be good at anything, I mean, I'm not saying I'm good, but I got work to do, I'm sure, but I just wanted to share with you that I practice every day and I'm getting better every day, and that's kind of like the point. Because motorcycles are so dangerous. I mean, they're not so dangerous. I mean, but you can minimize your risk by utilizing your time to train properly, doing the right things, following the right people online, on YouTube, reading books. If you really want to become good, right, then you got to work at it. Coming to a stop here, engine braking down to fourth gear. Tapping my brakes to let people behind me know that I'm stopping, and then I'm shoving it all the way down to first gear. Coming to a stop. I don't give a shit. See, he's looking at me. He's wanting me to go. Good, good, good. At four-way stops like that, okay, it's just like put your mentality like you are in a car. When you're coming through a full stop, don't be looking left and looking right. Look forward to make sure that you hit your spot. All right? It's easy to look left and right and be like, oh my God, there's cars coming. But you don't want to freak yourself out. All you want to do is focus on stopping when you are supposed to. That's it. And once you come to a stop, then you look around to see who has the right of way, especially in a four-way stop like that. It's just like driving, right? But on a motorcycle, as a beginner, you're probably going to be like, oh my God, what do I do? Your job is to stop the motorcycle as smoothly as possible, right? Without going into the intersection, because you might get hit that way. So keep your eyes forward, just like you're training, and come to a complete stop, and then worry about who's got the right of way, and then you try to make eye contact with, you know, who's gonna let you go, who isn't, is it your turn or not, right? You can figure it out after you stop. That's it. So we're gonna come to another four-way stop here. I'll show you what I mean. I'll talk you through it. So I'm going to slow down, pulling my clutch, down, shift. I have my brakes on right now, and then I'm going to punch it to first, and then I'm looking straight. Now I'm looking over. That lady's not even moving. I'm clear to go, okay? There you go. To 35 miles an hour. On my bike, that's fourth gear. And we're gonna enjoy the rest of the ride home. So hopefully that helped you as I talked through what I was doing. Again, I'm not perfect. I know most of that stuff is right, and so I mean, if it helped you, it helped you, right? But this is kind of how I am, you know, how I approach things. Kind of what's going through my head when I'm trying to stop and go and shift and downshift and when. Sure, only get better, but lots of techniques and everything. So hopefully this helped you. Because motorcycles, man, it involves all your limbs, especially manual ones now, right? So it's like, yeah, I mean, if you got one of them fancy DCT automatic ones, I mean, you're not going to have to shift, right? But most motorcycles, still, you're going to have to shift. It's going to involve all of your limbs, right? Clutch over here, throttle over here, front brake down there, or left brake, sorry, back brake down there, and then the shift lever. It's like you're using every part of your body to ride. So much different than being a car, right? It's just kind of like you get nervous on, oh, what am I supposed to do at what time? I know for me, that's what I was thinking before I even swung a leg over a motorcycle. I just didn't know how I was supposed to think about things, you know, and learning from people who like have been riding forever. I mean, that is helpful too, but it's just kind of like, I don't know, there's something to be said about listening to another beginner going through what they went through, you know, and so hopefully that helped. So until next time.